Assalamu alaikum dear students. Today in this video we are going to go over atomic structure in a very simple way. But before discussing the actual topic, one must know that what actually matter is. Listen, anything in the universe that has mass and occupies space for its existence is matter. Okay? And here you all will get confused that what actually is the link between atom and matter. Let me tell you all that atoms are the building block for that matter, and there are 118 different elements that are present in our nature. Each element is different from the other one in their physical properties or in their chemical ones, and it is very difficult for us to study those 118 elements at a time. Therefore, for our easiness, those 118 elements are arranged in the periodic table so that we can study those elements easily. So if we talk about the composition of atom is composed of three subatomic particles that are electrons, protons and neutrons. And if we talk about the structure of atom, the structure of atom can be divided into two parts: the central one, that is nucleus, and the outer one, that is an electronic cloud. If we further talk about the inner structure of an atom, the inner structure of an atom is called nucleus, which is small and it is dense and it is positively charged center because of the presence of some subatomic particles. The inner structure of an atom, that is nucleus, contains two subatomic particles that are protons and neutrons. Protons are the positively charged particles and neutrons are the neutral particles. These both subatomic particles are present in the center of the atom, that is called nucleus. If we talk about the outer structure of atom, listen, the third subatomic particles, that is electrons, are present in these simple rings, or you may say that shells. Each shell represents a different energy level and it can only hold certain maximum number of electrons. That is what I have explained to you. Listen, now as you can see in the picture that first shell can accommodate maximum 2 electrons, second shell can accommodate maximum of 8 electrons, and this cycle continues. If we further talk about the structure of atom, or if we further talk about the electrons, so you all should know that the last shell of the atom holds the electrons, and those electrons are called the valence shells, and that electrons are actually responsible for taking part in a chemical reaction. This is how an element is represented in the periodic table. As you can see a small 6 at the top, that is the atomic number. The 12 that is present at the bottom is the atomic mass. I'll tell you that what is the atomic number or mass number of an element later. The C represents the atom's symbol, C for carbon, and here is the full name of atom. This is how an element is represented in the periodic table. Now, as I told you that there was 6 at the top corner, that 6 is representing the atomic number. And what is the atomic number? It is the number of protons in the nucleus of atom, and the number of protons is always equal to the number of electrons. The 12 that was present at the bottom is the atomic mass of an element, and this atomic mass is the sum of proton and neutron in the nucleus of an atom. This is what I have explained to you. The number of protons in the nucleus is the atomic number of an atom. Protons are used to identify elements. The atomic number represents the number of protons and is always equal to the number of electrons. And what about mass? Or you may say that atomic mass, it may also be called as mass number of an element. So the atomic mass is the mass of the proton plus the mass of the neutrons. So then protons and neutrons are always present in the central body or nucleus of an atom. So the sum of both the subatomic particles is called the mass number or atomic mass. That was all for today. Take care. Allah Hafiz.